All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going deep on the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight,
Okay.
but not the fight itself.
Right.
It's all the stuff that happened after.
All the drama.
Yeah, it's so Sylvester Stallone's kind of unexpected, foray into the whole situation. So
Yeah.
you've got Instagram posts, we've got news articles, all kinds of stuff to look at.
Okay, cool.
So like right after the fight,
Mm-hmm.
which Jake Paul won,
Right.
Stallone puts up this picture of him with Mike Tyson on Instagram, and he's praising Tyson's performance,
Mm-hmm.
even saying that he once felt like he was hit by a runaway bulldozer just from bumping into the guy.
Wow.
But then he tells Jake Paul to be grateful that Tyson spared his life in the ring.
Oh, boy.
It's kind of like he's not even acknowledging that Paul won.
Right. It's like he's got his own version of what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, happens a lot online.
Totally. And of course, Jake Paul does not let this slide.
Of course not.
He calls Stallone a spreader of lies and kind of implies that maybe all that plastic surgery is messing with his head.
Oh.
So Stallone edits the post and apologizes to Paul. Says, yeah, you won the fight, but then he deletes the whole thing. Like it never even happened.
Wow. Makes you wonder, what was he thinking?
I know, right? Was he just trying to stir things up? Or did he realize he messed up and wanted to backtrack?
Who knows? I mean, with celebrities these days, one little comment can blow up in their face.
Yeah. Especially with someone like Jake Paul, who's always ready to fire back online.
For sure.
And then you got the fight promoter jumping in too, denying that the fight was rigged.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, and I quote, "This isn't the first time Jake Paul has faced skepticism."
Interesting. So he's admitting that people have doubts,
Yeah.
but also kind of saying, well, that's just what comes with being Jake Paul.
It's a weird compliment, right?
Totally. It's like he's saying, yeah, people think he's a joke, but that's just part of his brand.
It really makes you think about celebrity boxing. Like, is it even a real sport or is it just entertainment?
Right, because in this case, it seems like the real drama happened online, not in the ring.
Exactly. And this whole thing with Stallone and Paul and the promoter, it just shows how quickly opinions can change online.
Yeah, 1 minute people are praising Tyson, the next they're questioning if the fight was even real.
And it's all happening on social media where everyone has a platform and everyone wants to be heard.
It's a lot to keep up with.
It really is. And I think this story, as crazy as it is, it's kind of a reminder that we should all be a little more careful about what we believe online.
Definitely, because things aren't always what they seem.
Exactly. We get bombarded with information all the time. Headlines, tweets, Instagram posts, and it's easy to just take it all at face value.
Right. We need to remember to think for ourselves, to question what we see and read, and to not just blindly believe everything that comes across our feed.
Totally. Because even a story about a boxing match and a Hollywood legend can be way more complicated than it looks at first glance. That's for sure.
So yeah, this deep dive has been a wild ride.
It really has.
And it's left me wondering, how often do we really stop and think about where our information is coming from and how it might be shaping our opinions?
That's a good question, and one that I think we should all be asking ourselves more often.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And until next time, keep questioning everything and stay curious.